I do well in academics, but I don't really like them that much. Definitely sports, I'd be all about sports. First off, we just get to share the facilities and equipment with the college, which is a great thing that most schools wouldn't have. But more than that, we're all spending time with the college. There's Clippers, which is the college team, consistently spending time in our practices, helping us out. We have had practices with the Clippers all together, and that's been a great experience because you're learning from people who are in college sports. They're very good at what they do and they can teach us, as well as the coaching staff. The Clippers have great coaches. They're regularly in our practices, and it was great because at a lot of public schools, of course, you wouldn't be challenged spiritually like you would be, and it really strengthened my relationship with God.
I've always been really interested in the performing arts, but since coming to Caronport, I've kind of had a new perspective on it in that any talents that I have are completely from God and they're not just talents that have been practiced. I've actually noticed that I have more opportunities at Caronport than I did in a bigger school. There's so many drama opportunities, which I really like. A choir. Then we also have tour choir, which is a group that travels around. And we also have dessert theater, which you get to act in front of audiences and do plays like Fiddler on the Roof and stuff. And Cheesecake Cafe, which is kind of our talent show. For me personally, I grow a lot by leading people. And so to be able to go on a worship team and be able to do things like that, I've really been able to develop my faith. Around YQ time, there's the kickoff skit, which a lot of college and high school students get involved in.
I love the art program here. That's the big thing. I like, some people like the sports. I'm more artsy. I like to paint, do things with my hands, pottery, and they have things here like you usually wouldn't have at another school, like an excellent pottery program. It's a great school. Definitely first thing comes to my mind is dorm relationships, because I wouldn't even call them friendships because they're just so much beyond friendships. A brother and a friend, it's not just your roommate, it's the whole dorm, it's the whole hall. Just me specifically, I love talking to people. That's one thing I love to do, and living with college people and eating, like I live in a dorm with college people. Just being here has made me mature a whole lot more, and I just look at things from a different perspective now. When you're connected to a college, my Christian ethics class, we had just some big decisions or questions, and then our teacher just brought in a theologist, which was great. You can't do that at another school, right? Yeah, it's just nuts. You can't experience that anywhere else.
School's always been really important to me. I've always really liked the academics, and I get satisfaction out of getting good grades. I went to public school for grade 7 to 10, and it was a really good school. I really enjoyed it. But coming to CHS, probably the main difference that I noticed per se was just the fact that how much more one-on-one time you have with your teachers, and how much the teachers, rather than just being another student or another number, you are actually cared about. If you ever need homework or maybe don't understand something, they're always in their office. You can even call them after school. The fun thing that CHS has that no other, pretty much that I know of Christian school has, is the fact we have Briercrest College and Seminary here. I can walk out of CHS with 3 college classes on my belt with a transfer to my university for next year. I wouldn't have had that if I was at my old school, for sure. How many other high schools can you go to and say, I actually grew in my faith?
It's funny because I was in a big city, big school, but to have something to do, I had to go to the small town, small school, because here, all the kids are up for doing other things. There's always stuff to do and we're always hanging out, and that's a lot better that way.